Apparently they're starting the sumo.
Oh.
And Tonko gets knocked out for the Touchables.
Which... Oh, there we go. They went left.
Okay, so... looks like Lavanauts will be on left lane, and the Touchables will be on right lane. I'm trying to figure out... There may be a slight echo in my chat, that, in my video that I'm trying to figure out. So,
I don't hear any echo.
there's no echo? Okay, cool.
No.
Because,
yeah, you're good.
Twitch was unmuted when I started streaming, and so it started replaying what I was saying at a later time, and I've had a history of that getting just looped endlessly.
Over and over and over. It should eventually kind of deafen itself, though,
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah, that's what I think it did, but... Okay. So, for the Touchables, we have Kage Akure, Mai Jelena, Jake Angel, and Tonko. I hope I pronounced those names right. And for Lavanauts, we have Platinum, Hydro Henry, I think that's Blader,
Yep.
and Mr. JSOC. Yeah, it's Blader.
Next we have most of the staff members in this match today. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I think we have... everyone's around, I believe. I don't know if everyone's on the server currently.
I think Martin's the only one that's not available.
So I guess before this, or while this is counting down, this is another one of the round 1 matches of 404 Tournament Not Found. Are you ready to go? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
This is round 1. Not the first match being played, but one of the round 1 matches. This match is being played on Modern Woolfare by Cilantrogamer and iTruthful. And it is being played by the Touchables and Lavanauts.
Yep.
And they're off as soon as auto-ref
decides to let them off.
Yeah. It's something with the auto-ref, the way it builds the map before the match starts.
Yeah, we had this issue in the last game too.
Mm-hmm. Apparently my stream is so far behind yours. No idea.
Yep. And we're
they're
off. Let's see, how many people run ahead? Everyone stays back? Nope, we have... oh.
Blader has placed one dirt block in order to get over the fence on Lavanaut's side.
Hydro Henry's over. Making a break for it. The Touchables just now got over the fence.
My guess is Hydro Henry is going to be putting some sort of PvP lockdown on third. He is armored with the most powerful armor from the starting area, as well as 2 stacks of arrows.
I thought that they would try to get a bridge across, but I guess not. Tonko and Jake on the Touchable side are moving forward.
Hydro Henry has made it to the end of the marshlands now. I'm surprised that he didn't grab any of the grave chests. Looks like JSOC and Platinum aren't far behind him, JSOC in full leather.
Kage on the Touchables in full leather as well, picking up some of the chests as he moves forward.
Platinum is looking to start second wool right now.
And who is this on the Touchable side? And Tonko on the Touchable side. Does Platt have a bow?
Yeah, Platt has a bow. It doesn't look like he's going to use it, though. He has 2 stacks of arrows on him.
I guess he just doesn't think returning fire is good at this point.
I'm gonna go check in on third wall.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out here. Plat's down to half a heart through poison damage.
JSOC
Good.
and Hydro Henry up at the top. JSOC in full iron armor. And it looks like Jake Angel and Kage are both making their way up in full iron, but they're now at the bottom of this mountain with 2 members of Lavanauts at the top.
Plat's making good progress on second. Now into the final stretch to the wool room.
Ooh, both Jake and Kage getting shot off with their iron armor.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, they were standing too close to the edge, and either Hydro or Mr. JSOC got some nice shots off on him and knocked him out of the world.
Plat's down to half a heart, and he's got the blue wool. Now he's just gotta survive the arrow fire. Tonko has plenty of arrows to keep him there, though. Like he's probably gonna dig his way all the way back, though.
Yeah, he's got plenty of blocks on him, and there's plenty of blocks around that he can use.
Jake looks like he's moving forward to third for the Touchables. JSOC and Hydro Henry just hanging out at the top of the mountain, keeping the Touchables from being able to move forward.
Doesn't look like anyone has gone into third. And they're just content and hanging out up at the top.
Yeah, I don't see any torches down. Still a bunch of mobs everywhere.
I haven't seen... There's a member... I haven't seen Mai in a while. I'm gonna teleport. 1 second. Mai is up here on top of the swamp, giving some fire onto Plat as well.
Yep. Jake and Kage trying to make a move on third, but are currently locked down. Now, how far can you move forward onto the opponent's lane side? Can you go down until where that bedrock is?
Yep, you can go down up until this bedrock wall. This is the farthest you can go. Past that, you're in your opponent's lane and are killed.
Gotcha.
Oh no, Tonko taken out by a cave spider.
Uh-oh. Good chance for Plat to move forward. Kind of hold himself up, slowly making way.
Yep, here he goes. Mai's trying to take some shots on him, but he's gonna get out.
Yep, Looks like they have blue wool pretty secure now.
Looks like there's a member of Lavanauts down in the third wool dungeon.
Oh.
Who is this? Blader. Yep, he is digging down on the side of the mountain right now to get into his wool box.
I didn't know that you could dig through the mountain to get into the wool box.
Yeah, it's obsidian, so it's a very, very long dig with a diamond pick, but you can dig around and make it into the wool box.
It's not encased in obsidian or anything? Or not in
Nope.
bedrock?
Not that I'm aware of. Either that or it drops you out right in front. I forget exactly. Let me go find out.
If anyone's made a move on first yet. Probably not.
Yeah, it's encased in bedrock, but there is obsidian all over the place. And it'll drop you out right in
Kage for the Touchables is making their way down to first wool. Just one more turn left. I'm a little surprised I haven't seen any cannons yet.
Yeah, it looks like Lavanauts are going for more of a rush, and have no time for cannons. Jake is now down in blue. I don't know what he's doing. Looks like Tonko is trading off with him now.
Am I giving Plat some cover fire, or not cover fire, but direct fire, trying to take him out right here?
See, luckily it's still daytime. Tonko still has a shot at this. Once it turns night, it's going to be a pain to get down.
It's just going to be full with mobs all after that.
Yeah, he has lit up quite nicely. Jake down here as well. Looks like they're double teaming this. And here goes Jake into the blue wool box.
Lavanauts has red wool. Blader made it in there. And the Touchables have first, so they both have 2 wools. The Touchables need third, and Lavanauts need first.
Touchables also need to get out of first here. If Platt comes back and sees them, he might be able to take Kage out. Platt is kind of just distracted here. Are they... Is this a minecart? Oh my goodness.
I remember this. Yeah, this is going to create a huge explosion.
This is a minecart cannon.
Yes.
And that is wonderful. I want this on film.
I talked about, or at the end of the last match, we talked about a TNT cart cannon. And this looks to be exactly that. Gathering supplies, I guess?
Yeah, I guess so. He does have the carts on him. It looks like he might be...
Yep, here it goes.
Yeah.
Oh! You're gonna need a little better wall than that.
I'm gonna go check in. Let me know when he's getting ready to fire again.
Alright.
It looks like Jake is almost out with blue wool. Yep, there he is. He's out of the blue wool dungeon.
Platt's trying it again. Looks like it's going to be successful. And there it goes.
Oh, that is nice.
Didn't do quite as much as I thought it was going to. Not all the TNT blew up.
Looks like he ran out of minecarts.
Does he have more TNT on him?
I don't know. He either ran out of minecarts or ran out of TNT. One or the other.
He has 2 TNT minecarts left.
And he missed his block. Done that so many times. It's just like, oh, come on, really? Let's see, did Kage make... Yep, Kage is out with the green wool. He must have placed it somewhere.
Yeah, he doesn't have it on him.
Yeah, and he's now back here at third wool. Unfortunately, this is going to be a very tough lockdown to break
he's out.
here.
Killed by a zombie in leather armor. Ooh, I guess the zombie picked up his leather armor. And picked up his diamond pick as well.
Blader getting taken out by Jake. I don't know if that was... I don't know where that was. Ooh, right here at the bottom of the swamp. All of his stuff is sitting here. Some nice supplies here if Lavanauts don't come back and pick this up.
Oh yeah. Looks like Hydra Henry's coming back to pick up his drop stuff.
Platinum now has the green wool.
Yep, Lavanauts has all 3 wools, just have to get back to the monument now. So they don't have anyone carrying blue wool. Where was the closest one that they placed?
Blue wool, I think.
The one just after the bridge. Oh, there's one right at the tower.
Yeah, there's one right here. Platinum has it on him now.
Oh, yep. So now Hydra Henry just has to get back with Red. No one on the Touchable side to contest the victory monument.
Yeah, I don't think they realized that they've got everything back here. I'm not sure what Mai is doing over here.
And Platt's down by a creeper. He did get to place the 2 wolves before he died, though.
So it's now just up to Blader to see if he can get this red wool back across.
But he doesn't have it on him, and Hydra Henry did pick it up. Or did Hydra Henry die?
There are a couple pieces placed along this run down here, and a ton of stuff down at the very bottom, but he needs to get that and get back up, is the problem. Right. And Jake is just sitting here watching, making sure he can't.
Well, who's this at third? Mr. JSOC for Lavanauts is sitting at third to make sure the Touchables can't get up here. So as long as he stays there and makes sure third's locked down, I think they have this. They just have to do it carefully, slowly and carefully.
Tonko getting all of the experience from second wool and the enchanting table. I guess they're going to try to break this lockdown on third with some enchantments, but they need to hurry and before Platt or Blader get down to get this wool.
Platt now is on his way down to pick up the dropped items.
Oh god, zombie villager in full iron with a diamond sword.
Uh-oh.
It's down below Platinum.
Yep.
He got pushed off by some water.
Platt's gonna have an interesting time when he gets out of there. Creepers, 2 skeletons, zombie. Does he have a pick though? Yes, he does. So just make his way up that way.
If there was a diamond pick on the ground, here he goes.
And that creeper takes out all of the mobs for him.
Hydra Henry and Jake in a little bit of a firefight here at the end of the swamp. Henry's just trying to keep them off of Platt, it looks like, as Platt tunnels back up.
I wonder if the Touchables realize how close it is. Because no one's moved back yet.
I don't think they do. I'm willing to bet that they don't realize it's there, and they're still trying to figure out a way to get past that third lockdown.
Where's my at? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there she is. Or he. He? Probably he.
Not sure. And Platt is up at the top. He's just going for the victory run now. Here it goes.
And that's game.
Do you want the paste HTML in your chat?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
There we go.
Very nice first match of the evening for 404 tournament not found.
This was the first match of the tournament that was played on Modern Woolfare, actually.
Yeah,
all the previous matches were on Ascension.
Yeah, and I think we have... Do we have one more Modern Woolfare tonight?
Yes, the 2 matches coming up. Next up is Team Canada and Rebellion playing on Ascension. And then later tonight is Bulletproof and the Creeper Boys playing on Modern Woolfare.
Uh-huh. Okay, do we want to pull one person from each team?
Yeah, definitely.
Sure, okay, hold on 1 second.
So I wanted to do any kind of voice forward. Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Hello.
This is Tonko and
Blader.
Blader. Okay, I was like bloodthirsty catfish. We didn't have
Right,
anyone
right.
by that name.
Well, first thing, good game. It was very nice, nicely played
Yep.
match, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
First off, for Lavanauts, what do you think? What do you think gave you the advantage? Gave you the best push here in this match? There were some
what?
nice advantages that I saw, but what do you think gave you the best advantage here?
I think this is like one of our old classic maps. I mean, we've played on this map for a very long time. About a year ago, we started playing on Modern Warfare, so it's really nothing new to us, but we tried some new strategies this time. Obviously, you know, 404 knows our old rush strats of old, so we tried to change things up a little bit this time. We didn't really go for a straight up rush strat. I didn't rush Red Wool. We kind of went for a really good nice lockdown at third wool, just like our previous strategies. But this time we took our time a little bit more. At third wool, I had the chance to dig down rather than actually running the wool, so it was a lot safer and more assured. So I got the wool by doing that. So I just dug straight down to it from the gap over here. If you TP'd me, you can see it. I dug straight down to it from there and went into. I just had to clear out a very small area. Got the wool. Came back up. Obviously, they lavaed the side of the mountain, so it made it harder for them to get back up. So that whole idea of the strong point of the third wool is still here in our strategy, but it's a little bit of a change up. I also took the 9 obsidian that I that I got when I dug down to block up their entrance on their part of the third wool. I don't know if they got to that or not, but that was part of the plan. So it was just a lot of practice went into this, and so. We don't know. We just practiced this map a lot. We did a lot of drive runs because it's really hard to get scrim scheduled when we have platinum. We actually were playing this map before the Skype chat even came back, so we were trying to find scrims by just like going into Mumble, and that was kind of hard. So because there's not always people available, but we pretty much had to just deal with drive runs for the most part rather than scrims. We only got a few scrims done.
Yeah, it was very apparent that you guys were very practiced on this map. Now, Tonko, what did you think? What was going through you guys' mind when you saw that third lockdown? I saw, I think it was Kage and Jake that were up here trying to get up that mountain, and then they just fell back, and it looked like you guys were getting ready to regroup. What was going on in your chat?
Well, we were highly expectant that they were going to lock down third, and you know, if anything, we were kind of more prepared to deal with it than try and stop them from doing it. So we were kind of expecting it, so it wasn't too much of like a surprise when they did do what they did. We were, you know, we'd planned to like rush in, but we also had a plan to mine in as well, just like they did, and I think we kind of, error on my part, I kind of completely forgot about like us being an EU team, that there is the slight latency issues where we're playing over distance, so our strat had a bit too much PvP on it, when, you know, slight things can change when you're not playing on an EU server that you're used to. So
Yeah.
we should have probably taken that into account and, you know, not done certain things, but other than that, I think we played decently.
I think you guys did well too. You guys got 2 wool out of 3, and it was very nice to watch this match.
Yeah, it was very fun to play it. I think one of the things I noticed was that we were expecting to play a new team, yeah, but we prepared accordingly, and we tried to, you know, prepare as much as we could for it, even though we knew that they were a newer team. But when I came into this, I started getting a lot of hits on me, and I'm like, wow, they're actually pretty good shots, and I know they have a little bit of a ping issue, and I'm like, oh, okay, and sure enough, I ended up dying like 4 times. I don't know if I got shot by anyone, but it was like I was pleasantly surprised to know that you guys were pretty good shots.
Yeah, I for one am looking forward to seeing the Touchables in many more matches to come.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Anything from you, Trunks?
Not really, not that I can think of.
Any last words from the team captains here?
Thanks for giving us a good game. You know, it was difficult to organise it, but I'm glad we did. And
yeah,
good that you managed to make it in the end. For a second, we were panicking. We're like, no.
Yeah, I came home at like just about 1:45, and I'm like, oh, I barely have time to just shower and get ready for this. And I jump on at 3:02. I'm like, I'm here. We can still do this. But it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad we actually got to play it finally. Hopefully, do we play? What's the bracket next? Do we play another EU team, or is it North American?
Team Canada or Rebellion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be hopefully a little bit easier to schedule, because, you know, it's hard because we have platinum. When we usually it would be okay if we just, you know, sub somebody else instead of platinum for the EU matches, but in this case he had 2 wools to do. Actually, in this one he actually ended up doing 3 wools. He placed all 3 of the wools. So but like platinum, actually the whole plan was that platinum was doing 2 wools, so he was very how should I put it? He was a very high value person on the team. So it's not like
MVP.
like Henry. Yeah, Henry would be one thing if we could replace Henry with somebody who's, you know, maybe doesn't know the map as well, like Jugs or Uka, and isn't as good as a shooter. But it's a.
Already talking about replacing your own teammates, huh?
Your mic just.
But like, it's a completely different thing when you're trying to replace somebody that's doing 2 wools, because you have to like teach somebody else to do, and you might even have to adjust your like entire team strategy to adopt to one person doing 1 wool instead of one person doing 2 wools. And it was a weird strategy. We've never had a strategy where one person does 2 wools. I mean, but it was something we tried out, and I really liked it, and hopefully we can try to invent more things in the future. And did we use the I know Platinum mentioned it, but did we use the railroad
and
card?
we got it on.
Yes.
We got it on video.
Okay, cool. Because we were
Also
like, go ahead.
It didn't work as well as I thought it was going to, actually. It only got 2 iron on the touchable side.
Okay, so yeah, it was just kind of like a little makeshift cannon that he tried out. Where was it actually?
Right
Down here.
Yeah, right at the bridge.
Oh, okay, the iron over here. All right.
Yep.
The upper level. Okay.
Talking about replaceability and stuff, we had quite a difficulty, like, as in we had like the teams actually very newly made, as in like the one you saw today, like together, like me and Jake have been together for a while, but Cage and Maya are like within under a week, so we've had to throw stuff together pretty quickly as people have left due to other issues.
Yeah.
Hey, it was very well played. I was surprised.
You guys did well considering you had 2 team members that you just had to, you know, all of a sudden put in there and
But they did a great job, you know.
Yeah, they did. They certainly did. But
Well,
I had fun. I hope you guys did too. It was a lot of fun.
yeah, it was a great match. I think that's gonna be it. I will drag you guys back down into lobby.
Okay.
So hold on 1 second.
Go Creeper Boys, woo!
Woo!
GG guys.
GG. And that was Tonko of the Touchables and Blader from Lavanauts. Coming up in about 2 hours, or what is it?
I think it's
4:30,
an
so
hour.
an hour
Yeah.
now. Yep, in an hour we'll have Team Canadia, or Canadia, however you pronounce that,
Canadia, I
and
think.
Rebellion.
Yeah, and that will be on Ascension, right?
Yes, correct.
Yep. Okay, so feel free to stick around in the chats. I know I'll just keep my chat open and talk. I don't know if I'm going to do any streaming between now and then, or if I'm just going to go back to rendering video. But I think
You
that's
could do
all.
both.
Yeah, I could. But I think that's all for now from me. I might go back live in a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Yep, thanks guys. I'll keep my stream open and probably just have music playing in the background if you guys want to tune in. Till next time.
See you later.